Hello, everybody. Welcome to Foreign Media News and a sneak peek of what's happening here, what's happening around the nation. I just want to show you that, show you some talk about some sneak peeks of what happened in the election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. We all know that Joe Biden got 67% of the votes, so I'm just doing a sneak peek tonight of everything, and Trump, the judge, decided that the reverse after wife stock trade reviews. A decision was made by Trump appointed judges has been reversed after a appeal of the courts that found that he almost certainly unreally conflict interest because of his well, I'm not going to read that one because that's false I'm not going to read that one because that's false advertisement right there. So that is, I just want to. I wanted to do this. It keeps changing on me here. Well, there was a, the debate the other night was a. I know it was this. I'm going to tell you, it was a shit show. Okay, it was because we're all. I mean, come on, but it's like Trump is saying, Jesus. I mean, it's like Biden. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like mumbling, mumbling marbles. But he got 60% of 67% of the votes. But but like I said, you know what I'm saying, hey, don't get me wrong. I felt sorry for the guy. You know what I'm saying, because dementia and all that stuff that he has, But hey, you know what? It is what it is. People shouldn't get mad, about anything. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knew that this was coming. Okay, at that fact. Okay, everybody knew it was coming. So I have something here that I want to. This is important. I want to get it out there. Police are looking for the public's help after a Massachusetts real estate agent disappeared. So this is her right here. She disappeared, and police are she's been missing. We don't know if she was kidnapped. We don't know that. But there's also an investigation already started. So, and this is what I wanted to point out right here. So, if anybody, sees her, is to, call police. You know what I'm saying, your local authority, wherever you are. If you're in Dartmouth, Somerset, Swansea, Seekonk, or whatever, or anywhere out of town. This woman here, she's been missing since. She's a real estate agent, and she's never was seen again. So, so this is a breaking news for this lady right here. Please share this out, and she's a very pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Blonde hair, blonde hair, hazel eyes. Let's see I'm going to take a look at this picture. She's a Massachusetts realtor. disappearance, as the public is looking for our help. The Worcester Police Department is looking to locate 60-year-old Amanda Pereira, the age of 5'4", and was last seen on Friday, June 28, 2024, wearing black pants and black shirt and black baseball cap. So she appears to be a real estate agent for Remax and Salisbury. However, she's covered Ashland, Auburn, Barn, Boyston, Framingham, Cranston, Holstein, Holden, Hospiton, Hopingdale. Yeah, she's been around. She's been around those areas. She's very. It's been missing, since. And and please share out this video, and to every whatever pages, groups, so that way we can locate her, and it's a shame. Okay, a woman like this being abducted. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It's been missing a long time. And, the Worcester Police Department is looking, for every agency, news, whatever, podcast, for people to actually help with this situation. So, this is how this is. So Carson's paying attention. Yes. Yes. So she's been last seen. June 28th. So anybody recognizes her anywhere, call police. If she's been. It's a shame. It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? For somebody like this, and it makes my heart boil. You know what I'm saying? To see this. So with that being said, I got Supreme Court delivered massive ruling on Trump and Pelosi. Oh God. Oh my Lord. Let's see what else is going on here. Trooper gets dragged by driver as taking off during the traffic stop. Trump appointed justice goes out of her way to argue the ex-president's fake election sham not protected. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something though. Biden though, he really messed up on that on that debate the other day. So he really messed up on that. DeSantis has announced Florida governor closer to Disney World and park brace and impacts. I mean, I'm just doing a short version all the way around. We cannot afford housing, so we live in a tent in Carver Park. We have power and Wi-Fi, but our kids' schooling is suffering. Massachusetts State Police arrested two men on cocaine and trafficking charges during traffic stop on 1 and 195 eastbound. Getting answers from political legal analysts of Trump immunity case ruling. Well, yeah, I mean, all presidents, should be able to get Trump immunity. I mean, they can get immunity. You know what I'm saying? It is. I mean, it's illegal. You know what I'm saying, to get immunity. You know what I'm saying? And the judge saw that Trump's case was a sham. So I mean, and dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So and dropped his case, delayed the case. You know what I'm saying? Delayed it. You know what I'm saying? They knew it was. You know what I'm saying? And Barr is he's going to go in the front of the Bar Association, and he's going to lose his license for practice too. So I mean, however, for that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. It's pretty nuts. You know what I'm saying? It is. I can't believe it though. Massachusetts House passed home equity legislation. Little boy who lost his nanny honored her at her service and signing Colin Dine May Hot will go on. Rhode Island tackles housing shortage by making it easier to add rental units onto homes. Multiple vehicle involved in a early morning crash in Seekonk. That $1 billion package might be worth thousands here. Why? CNN's polls most voters think that Democrats have a better chance to keeping White House if Biden isn't the nominee. Stay-home husband with your wives and 2 girlfriends. Woo, baby! Drivers transport to trauma center in serious conditions after crash on Route 140. Wow. Oh, a lot to cover here tonight. New Bedford, Oliver Bargain Outlet announced opening date. Officials homemade explosive device found in well, yeah, there was a breaking news. There was a breaking news earlier. There was a package found in Worcester, Massachusetts, and the Worcester Police Department are put the alert out for people. You know what I'm saying? For everybody, all the residents in Worcester, Massachusetts. There was a device found there, and the Worcester Police Department put the alert out all the way out through Massachusetts to alert everybody if they see any suspicious package, don't matter where you are, okay? Don't matter where you are. If you see any suspicious package, whether you're at the Fall River bus terminal or you're downtown or you're anywhere, automatically they want you to call 911 and report that package if you see one. I don't care if it's a backpack. I don't care if it's a box. Anything. They want you to report it. Okay? Because they even said it's getting really bad. It's getting really bad. If they're finding devices, it's getting really bad. So Worcester Police Department wants that wants everybody to be on alert for that. That was a breaking news this morning. So on my part, you know what I'm saying. So that was a breaking news. But if you find any suspicious package anywhere, just don't go next to it. Call dial 911 and have them come down. Whether if there's nothing in it or if it's just a backpack sitting there, they don't care. They just want you to call. Okay, so that way they can come down with their robot and they can come down and they can check it and see what's in it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let everybody. I just wanted to actually to let everybody know that that was on agenda today too as well. This is a sneak peek of everything that's that I'm talking about tonight. Fall River Superintendent Tracy Curtis, $186 million in school related funding approved. More money. More spending. Massachusetts gang member murdered, plotted, exposed by the FBI informant. 25 News reviews the polls on Monday. Let's see here. Voters in Fall River's best hot dogs restaurant. After inmate death in ACI Friday in Rhode Island, state police investigates. Peyton Manning has made it clear which ways he leans politically. The Supreme Court Justice did Biden a huge favor by giving Trump immunity. So I think all presidents should have that. You know what I'm saying? That makes them do their job better. You know what I'm saying? That does. That makes them do their job better. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news here again. Let's see here. On July 2nd, Representative Lloyd Doggett, D., Texas, politically argued that Biden is to withdraw from the 2024. I'm reading something right now, James. I'm reading something. Let me read something, and I'll get to you. Let me read something. I'll get to you. Now I just lost the page. Well, they just want Biden to drop out. I'm reading something. I'm trying to read something here. Hold on. 1 second. Give me a break. 1 second. Give me a break. Hold on 1 minute. I was reading something. I'll get to you. Alright, now I gotta get back to actually finding what I had now. I was just reading it. I was just reading something. I look, I'm sorry, James, but I'm trying to, they have to follow the Constitution too. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, I'm gonna get to it. Don't get upset. All right. One arrested for triple daytime stabbing and taunting, police saying. So Trump immunity is ruined handled, but I also want to talk about the Karen Reed case. So I also want to talk about the Karen Reed case. And the Karen Reed case, had but now he can call in. I'll call you. So, all right. Well, there was somebody here that said that immunity cases was a bunch of bull, and Supreme Court basically made it. Well, not true. Not true. I mean, all judges can get immunity. So in that basic. So I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But hey, but look at it. You know what I'm saying? All Trump's cases, and been dropped. Okay, it has been, and I don't know why people are getting upset about it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, I just say what it is. You know what I'm saying, and that's it. We have to follow the Constitution. We have to follow it, and that's it. I mean, that's just it. I mean, we have to follow the Constitution. We have to, because if we don't follow it, guess what? Then we're screwed if we don't follow it. And Biden is incompetent to do. He's incompetent. Even his own Democratic Party wants him to drop out. You know what I'm saying? Even Kamala Harris wants him to resign. I mean, but still, I mean, if we had a front runner, if we had a front runner that was competent to go against Donald Trump, okay, you know what I'm saying? But we don't have one, and it's kind of like really too late to get one. Why do I have to get involved with this politics stuff? But hey, if we had a front runner Democrat, that would have been great. Okay, but we don't have one. We don't have a front runner Democrat. Okay, to go against Trump. Okay, and then we have Kennedy. Okay. I like some of Kennedy's. I like some of Kennedy's too. I like some of his. His policies. I like some of them. But he's an independent, and it's very rare. It's very rare in the United States. It's very rare that an independent will an independent wins. You know what I'm saying? I like some of Kennedy's policies too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to argue about who's going to win and who's going to lose. I'm not here to argue about this. Okay, it's not about Democrats. It's not about Republicans. It's about we the people. Okay, that's what that is about. It's we are the people. Okay, I learned that I learned that it's we the people. It's not about who is Democrats or Republicans. It's we the people, us. It's about us right here. That's what it's about. Okay, it's about the taxpayers. It's about what we want. Okay, it's not about he or she or him. You know what I'm saying? Or this one. You know what I'm saying? It's about us. Okay. It's not about Trump. It's not about Biden. It's not about Joe Kennedy. It's not about Liz. It's not about anybody. It's about us. What we want. Okay. You know, we are the people. Okay. You know, we're the ones that pay taxes. We're the ones that put money in. So I mean, and that's the end of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because I learned this off for a co-worker at a place of work. Okay, it's we the people. We are the people. Okay, it's not about Democrats. It's not about Republicans. It's not about independents. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're the ones that are doing the fighting. Okay, we're the ones that are trying to save our country. Okay, from collapsing. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay, we are trying to save our country for collapsing. Okay, when our country collapse, okay, what's gonna happen next? Okay, you know, if this fighting keeps going on. Okay, if this fighting keeps going on, who's gonna take care of this country? Okay, let me hear that. Who's gonna take care of this country when this country collapse? Okay, and then nobody's gonna have nothing to argue about. So I mean, it's not about right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's about we are the people. Okay? Nobody wants to look at the big picture. Everyone wants to argue about this one here is getting immunity, or this one's getting reelected, or I don't want this person, or I don't want that person. And no, it's not. It's about us right here. It's about us sitting right here. Okay? It's not about who's getting elected, who's going to go first, or who's going to get the most points, who's going to get the most delegates. I mean, it's about us. Okay? It's about us. We're the people right here. Okay? And arguing with each other, saying things to each other is not going to change anything. Okay? It's not going to change anything. So, I didn't give immunity to Donald Trump. CNN and the Supreme Court did. Okay? I didn't give it to him. So, anybody wants to argue, you go argue with the Supreme Court about it. Don't argue with me. That's all I got to say. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and babysit and argue back and forth because somebody don't like immunity. Okay? I'm not going to do that. Okay? I'm not the person to argue with. I didn't give him immunity. If you want to argue, call up the Supreme Court and go argue with them. Don't argue with me. Because I'll tell you like it is. If you don't like it. Okay? Because I'm sick of the argument. I'm sick of people arguing this and this, and who's going to dictate this and dictate that. No, I'm not going to put up with it. We're here to be civilized on my show, okay? Be civilized on my show. So I'm not going to sit here and dictate. I'm not going to have dictators and dictate this and dictate that. Trump got immunity. All right, if you think it's wrong, then call up the Supreme Court and go ask them and go talk to them about it. I'm not going to argue back and forth about it. God, man. I'm not going to argue back and forth. This is my show. If you're going to come on my show, you're going to talk civil. That's it. And I don't give a care what you think. because I'm trying to talk politics, but I'm trying to be civil about it. Okay, I'm trying to be civil about it. You know, yeah, he did. Yeah, and you know what? And Biden's the one that called him on he called him up on the phone. He wanted to debate with him, so he got the debate and he lost the debate. Okay, and they favored Trump 60%, 67%. They favored him. What are you gonna do? You can't change it. Oh, I don't like Trump. Well, if you don't like Trump, then hey, you don't like Trump. Who cares? Okay? I mean, I don't like Biden, but you know what? We have to put up with it. We have to put up with his foreign policies. We got to put up with that. You know, we got to put up with his mumbo jumbo all the time. All the time. We got to put up with that. We got to put up with his son. Okay, stealing with this all corruption stuff. We got to put up with him. I don't go around and saying, hey, you know, yeah, we don't like Biden, but I don't go around. If Biden got immunity, okay, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue if he got immunity, so what? Now, Trump got the immunity, you know, and you get people pissed off about it. What is the sense of getting pissed off about it? There's no sense. It's not gonna change anything. You know? It's not going to change. It's not going to change a damn thing. That's all it is. There's no sense in getting upset about it. And I've been trying to tell people this. But nobody wants to listen because they're thick-headed. They don't want to listen. So I'm not gonna sit here and argue with anybody. You know, and say, hey, well, I mean, if you don't agree with immunity, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you about that. So he got it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with people about, Trump got immunity. Oh, I'm all mad about it, and everything else is stuff. You want to be mad? Be mad. I mean that, but don't be mad at me because he got immunity. Don't take it out on me. Because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll tell you like it is. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous already. You know? I mean, it's ridiculous. People get mad over immunity. Well, hey, if you think it's a bunch of bull, all right, fine, okay. I'm not gonna argue about that. Hey, CNN, the Supreme Court gave it to him. Okay, I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm not gonna argue with anybody about it. I'm trying to have a good time with my show. I'm not going to argue about it. You got a problem with the Supreme Court? Write a letter to the Supreme Court. Send them an email. Say, hey, I don't like immunity. Why don't you do that? Well, I'm moving on to the next question. God. Ridiculous. If you don't agree, that's fine. Man was walking in the woods. A woman saw something surprising in a pole of leaving. Massachusetts State Police are investigating fatal Florida multiple vehicle crashes on 195 in Seacock. Rhode Island DMV is using notices for tinted windows of parking lots. Early signs of dementia of a woman. 15-year-old saves choking woman in Fall River restaurant. Congratulations to that person that saved that woman for choking. Wow. And the Karen Reed case, the Karen Reed case was dismissed. Not dismissed, but it was it wasn't dismissed, but it was how do they say this now? Well, I'll get back to that in a minute. I'm just kind of like trying to focus now on things here. Massachusetts Lodge of Companies is filing for a second round of layoffs and 800 effects. Hundreds of new laws into effect on Monday. Man accused of raping an immigrant shelter free on bail. Yeah. You see what this is? You see what it is? And this is what the kind of people that we like here in our country, okay? This is what the kind of people, okay, we like here in our country, okay? People like that. People vote for Biden, okay? And you like these kind of people, okay? Man accused of rape in an immigrant in shelter free on bail. Jesus, man, okay? This is so ridiculous, okay? City launches summer launches programs are coming to Fall River. I support that because lunch programs every year. When the kids are out in the park and everything. So it's launches out in the park, lunches are in the park. I told him to wait. I said I will get to his call in a little bit. If he wants to call, he can call. That's no problem. But I was just I was reading something out on my phone and trying to, get everything out there. So, putting trash can be early. A woman and running, walking to tacos, Castro's, quick, easy, and delicious. Massachusetts man sentenced for bribing examiner to pass fall read test. Okay, the 2025 Social Security cost of living adjustment calls William likely to be a double-edged sword for retired. Healy administration awarded grants to extend internet access to across the state. Cool. NBA makes big angel Reese ready to eat in 2 minutes. A stunning underwater photo of Law and Order starts Markets, who is grateful for 60-year-old. Wow, she died. Nice. 310 Massachusetts towns sound like towns like should exist in the Bay State. Massachusetts state budget late for the 4th of July, the fourth year in a row. Yeah, the ignorant old dementia. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy, but hey, if he's 80 years old, okay, if he's 80 years old, he should step down. If he should step, okay. Even his Democratic Party are telling him to step down. Okay, hey, it is what it is. People get mad because, why get mad over politics? You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty business. U.S. deports China immigrants on charter flight, Homeland Security. 13 candidates are running for Massachusetts, 9 U.S. House districts for the last 10 years. This is only a sneak peek. My show will be on Wednesday night. impact of state housing bills, Western Massachusetts. I mean, here we are, okay? Here we are. We are in a deep hole, okay? We are in a big, huge hole, okay? And, Moore Healy, ain't doing jack anything, okay? Ain't doing jack anything for the homeless people, okay? Even talking about that, okay? Same thing with, same thing with Mayor Paul Coogan, okay? Mayor Paul Coogan, I'm going to tell you, okay, that, you keep pushing for those market rate housing, and, and I'm going to tell you, and you keep on pushing people out in the street, okay? And again, we are the people, we are fed up with this, okay? We are totally fed up with all this bull going on, okay? Even across the state, okay? From the federal election to the state to the and to the city election, we are fed up with this, okay? Nonsense, okay? Pretty soon, okay, I might be announcing my candidacy for city council, okay? And let me tell you something, and I got plenty of people backing me up, okay? Plenty. Because you know something? Because I am for affordable housing, okay? I am for affordable housing, okay? And the people need, and I also am for the homeowners and lower their taxes and everything else in their homes, okay? So they can and their insurance, because you want to know why? Because I am tired of all this, okay? Tired of having people, okay? The homeowners, okay? People that own houses paying high taxes. We need to adjust their tax and the taxes on their home, okay? We need to make more affordable housing, okay? And this is what's going to happen, okay? If I'm elected in the city council, okay? This is what's going to happen, and I will keep fighting for this, because you know something? We had affordable housing at one point, okay? We did. We had affordable housing at one point, and now we don't have affordable housing because of Mayor Paul Coogan, okay? This is all his fault, okay? Okay? This is all his fault, okay? So now, you know something? Now we are going to step up, and we are going to make things right, okay? So we are going to make, we are going to keep talking about affordable housing, okay? Affordable housing is for low-income families, okay? Low-income families that have children, okay? So, if you don't have affordable housing for income families that have children, you're going to have families out in the street with their children, okay? Living in tents, okay? And you know what? And we can't have that anymore. We can't, okay? So we got to bring some kind of integrity to our elections and to our city councils, okay? Because I'm total distraught over this. You know what I'm saying? I have many people tell me that there is children living out in a tent with their families and everything, and they cannot even, and they're eating out of soup kitchens, okay? So, I mean, but that year ain't here yet. So I'm just letting everybody know how all this is gonna play out. Okay? And you know something? I will be out there with my microphone and my speaker, and I'll be talking to the people directly, right to them outside in the community. Not on Facebook, not on podcasts, or Fall River Media Live. I'm going to be out there with my speaker, and I'm going to be out there talking to the people directly, right to them, to let them know where I stand on all the issues here in Fall River. So where I stand, okay? This is where I stand, okay? Affordable housing, okay? lowering the taxes on the homeowners, so that way, people can, that way the rents are not so expensive. So this is the way I stand. So it's already 8:32 p.m. 8:32, but this was a sneak peek of what I was doing today. So but I understand people's concerns about things. I get it, okay? But when I'm reading something on my phone, I'm trying to read something on my phone, okay? And and sometimes I just don't. I always tell people, wait, hold on, I'll get to your call in a second, okay? I mean, I had another call way before Mr. Kilgis, okay, and I told him to wait, and he said the same thing to me too. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to get to people. I'm trying to get to people's concerns. Okay. It's only me. Okay. I don't have another person on the side of me over here to take the phone call. You know what I'm saying? It's only me. So, but tomorrow, I will be doing. Tomorrow, I will be. Yeah, what is it? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday night at 6:30. That's my regular show. This was only a sneak peek of what's going on, and and to let everyone know what is happening. So that way they'll give them some idea, because when I bring it up again, I want them to have the answer already to it. So, but that's it. But convenient Chinese, over 100 Massachusetts locations are closing hundreds of stores. But again, I want everybody to know, okay, that Worcester Police is telling everybody, if you see a suspicious bag anywhere around, okay, anywhere around. Okay, if you see a suspicious bag anywhere around, please call 911. Do not go near the bag. Okay, it's a public safety matter. Okay, so take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 with the full Florida media news and the full coverage of this debate that happened with Donald Trump and his immunity and everything else. I like to hear what people have to say about that tomorrow night. It wasn't the night. Take care, everybody. And happy 4th of July.